Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Judicials about to kick it away and get this season. He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Pitt Panthers offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft.
Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Second down, he'll throw it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Judicials offense will go to work for the first time today. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. Fighting off the defender.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Oh, better look out. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got...
There he goes! My, oh my, 41 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Holstein. Here's the pressure. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Makes a connection. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up. Touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 14 to Tennessee. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
officials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Got it in the middle. It's Holmes. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run the counter. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Woo. Deep breath. And you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret. But he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the...
Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking for a gap. It's Reed. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. On the option. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space.
Returner is tackled out at the 43.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just...
He's going for the big play. Makes a catch at the 15.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. He now has 63 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Panthers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Florida Atlantic. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Judicials want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off, wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times and it's 3rd down now. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Lee. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There is striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gets it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Unloads it left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolute shank. Missed it. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Give to the fullback. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Panthers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They cough it up inside their 3. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going with the counter play here. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. On to attempt the try. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll power it inside with the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing, running, turning it on? Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but he couldn't get it done then.
And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials will punt this one away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. On the move, it's Goff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. first down. The give on the counter. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Complete to the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Pitt! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Panthers!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 11 to Ball State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The option look. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Direct snap and some room to work. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for room. It's Goff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping. The field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll run for it on third and short. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammering with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock.
He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yep.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard, no matter who's in the...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tosses it incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Stopped behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Judicials will send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The handoff, keep working on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
It's first down from the 11.
Black 14.
Run in the red zone. It's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Not a chance. Missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Matthews. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be first and 10 from the 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or...
Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's O'Neal. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have some...